Hey, welcome to my channel. My name is Paula and today I want to share with you my most used handbag of the past 6 months. It kind of feels funny that this particular handbag has been like by far my most used luxury bag of the past 6 months, but it also makes sense considering the reason why I purchased it or received it as a gift, more or less. But it also makes me happy to realize that that is exactly why I have used it so much for. And it is this Loewe Dice Pocket bag, which I don't even understand myself how I actually ended up buying an extra pocket, I guess. Well, not buying, I did get this for Christmas. So receiving an extra pocket bag. But the reason why I wanted this for the last Christmas, as I got it as a present then, is because we got a dog last year, and because I am so, I don't know, so into luxury, I wanted a bag that I can take with me when I go on walks with our dog. And hear me out, I do 100% realize that it wouldn't need to be luxury. It probably shouldn't be luxury, considering that I'm using this when I'm out with my dog and he might put something in his mouth that I need to like grab out of there. I don't know if this is a thing in other countries, but here in Finland we have this concept of a dog park, where an area that is a closed area where you can bring a dog and then let them go leash free to play with other dogs, to just like, I don't know, roam free, run, play, or just hang around without them needing to be in a leash. And I do realize that in different countries there probably are different rules in when to keep your dog in leash. Here in Finland, they basically need to be on leash almost all the time, except if it is like your own yard or your own forest or something like that, and then these kind of dog parks. And because I live in the city center pretty much, he needs to be on leash quite a lot. So we bring him daily to these parks so that he can play with his friends. He has quite a social life, but also that he can be free, that he doesn't need to be on leash all the time. Considering that I'm doing that activity with our dog, I still wanted a luxury bag for it. I am me, and that's just how it is. And I feel like this suited that purpose so well. I have wanted to test out Loewe's leather for a long time now, and even though it has this logo of Loewe, I think it's actually quite beautiful detail, although it finally sticks out from the side, but that's just how it is. But the thing is that during the past 6 months, or over 6 months now, that I've owned this, I've actually used this daily, some days twice a day, sometimes 3 times, and so on. And I'm like so happy to realize that it wasn't just like a craze in the beginning, but it actually, I've used it in wintertime, springtime, summertime. This is a perfect bag for that purpose. And I have I don't know how good it is to show those type of things, but you know, dogs do their business outside and then you need to pick it up. So there's quite many of those bags in here. But anyway, so usually I just tuck my phone in here and then my keys. That's it, because I don't need anything else when I go out with him. But there is also this back pocket here. I have put some kind of, I don't know, cards or anything like whatever I would then need in addition. But usually I don't even use this back pocket over here. But it's just perfect because this is the regular position. So it is quite shut. But yet again, when you have it crossbody and you have the dog in the other hand, it is so easy to go in here with one hand and then grab whatever you need. I can demonstrate. This is my old phone. So putting it inside, so it is still quite like shut. So if it is raining and all, everything won't go inside the bag. But yes, it doesn't have zipper, buttons, magnets, nothing. So it is kind of an open space, and then you can just take your phone with one hand. It's just amazing, amazing, amazing. It has worked perfectly for that need. And I do realize I am a crazy bag person, wanting a Loewe bag when I walk my dog. But to be fair, I wear luxury bags because I love wearing luxury bags. And I get to wear this bag so many times a day, and it makes me happy, so be it. This actually has worn also really beautifully. This leather has gotten wet, and it has gotten some snow that may or may not have melted on the leather and created water. But there is like no signs of wear on it. And I've used this in the company of dogs who might have also jumped on me, not necessarily on the bag, but still it is so easy to get something on leather pieces when you are playing with your dog. So I've been like super pleased with this one, and I am happy to say that this actually by far wins the most used handbag of the first half of 2024. And I can't really see why that wouldn't be the case moving forward. I'm so happy that I got this, even though I still kind of think that this looks a bit odd. It's like extra pocket. What? But for this purpose, it works so well. And when I filmed some kind of review of this bag, and I did mention in that as well, that it kind of functions very well for that purpose, so taking out your dog when you don't need a lot of stuff with you. Then I did receive a comment where it could have also worked for parents with small children who just need to have their pure essentials close by. So I think like for someone who needs to be hands-free, doesn't need to carry a lot, like only the bare minimum, I think this is great. Color is wonderful. The shape is a bit odd, I'm not gonna lie, but for this purpose, it works so well. And I am super happy to report, mostly to myself, that this wasn't a kind of miss in a way that I would have been crazy for Loewe and then considering that I would use this a lot. But that I've actually used this so much, and it has been a great purchase or a great gift. I just wanted to give an update of this Dice Pocket bag because I feel like it is such an, I don't know, kind of unnecessary purchase. But I'm happy to say that I've made it necessary, I guess, for myself. And I wanted to put it out there in case some people are wondering like what the F to do with this type of thingy, that with a correct need, this works so well. And there is a possibility to pull on this over here to make this strap like double it up so you can carry it on your shoulder. I've never done that because that just is not what I'm here for, and I think that looks odd. I've used this as a crossbody bag, works perfectly. And then here is the knot on the front where if you make this a bit looser, you can then adjust the strap and so on. Haven't really touched any of the adjustments since making this work for myself. So it's just, this hangs next to our front door. Whenever I need to go out, I just put my phone in, my keys in, head it over my shoulder, and then take the dog and leave the apartment. I actually did even take this to our road trip this summer, and it was wonderful. We were staying in some wineries, like our accommodation was in the winery fields, or the wineries had hotels or whatever, how to call it, winery accommodations. And in the mornings when we went out with the dog, or I might have done it by myself. I just took this, put my phone in, and maybe the room key or whatnot, and that might have also fit in here. It is a magnetic key. Anyway, worked so well. I love wearing this. I love how it looks. It is neutral enough, but something that I know. And luckily enough, our dog has zero interest in luxury handbags. Of course, I don't leave them on the floor for him, but he's never tried to do anything for the bags. So that also makes me kind of comfortable in wearing this, but I also understand the risks of other dogs maybe being interested in leather bags. But that's a risk I'm willing to take because I'm so pleased with it. Okay, I guess that's kind of my 6-month review on the Loewe Dice Pocket and whether or not it ended up being, well, unnecessary or not. And do you have any experiences with the bag? Do you like it? Do you hate it? Are you neutral? Have you ever heard of it? Whatnot? Let's continue the conversation down in the comments below. Thank you for watching. See you in my next video. Bye.